Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. In today's video, we're doing our middle of the month tarot card reading for mid-March, which will cover March 15th through 31st, 2026 for all the water signs. So that would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now, I have already shuffled the cards and I've already put them down. But I had to stop because I had some technical issues I had to take care of. So I had to stop the old video and I'm restarting. And it kind of like when things like that happen, I just have to stop and restart because it messes up the downloads coming in. It gets, and I get distracted. So I didn't change the cards and I literally just laid them out when this happened. So I didn't really get into anything. But before I get started, I just want to remind you, if you're not yet a subscriber, to please hit that subscribe button so that you get future videos I put out. And, because I do regular readings, but I also do special readings and special informational videos as well. The next special one that'll be coming out will be the spring equinox reading. So I do one for every season, and it will cover the whole 3 months of spring. So that will be coming out soon. And please hit that like button, because when you hit the like button, YouTube will send it out to more videos. So it helps to be spread out more so that more water signs will get to see this video and this information. And please take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. So I'll go through and tell you the cards I pulled out, and then we'll go from there. I got the Queen of Wands, I got the Five of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Tower card, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So what I want to start off first with is, this is you, water signs, in this, and you're in this. This is your past card. So you're already in this energy. So you've morphed into the Queen of Wands. And what they told me was, it's like over time you've morphed into this. It's been like a progress. There's been progress to it. So it's like, you've been learning and growing, and it's like you finally got to the point where you become the queen, as you go through your lessons. So you're in this queen energy. You're wise, you're intelligent, you're using your intuition, you're passionate. So you're sitting in a pretty good place energetically. But that's in the past. So you're already in that energy. Now, in the current energy, it's like you are you're dealing with people around you that aren't good. Like, they don't have your best interests at heart. And they're trying to do sneaky things, like behind your back. Because it's not, and it's like, you might be finding this out, like you might figure this out, but it's kind of like they act like they're your friends, but they're really not. And they're doing like sneaky stuff. Because it seems like, if you look in this, he's looking over at them and they're like distraught, walking away, and they just drop their swords, but he's kind of like hoarding all the swords. And it's like, and he's got this, you can't really see in the camera, but he has this look on his face, like this, like a smirk, like he's excited that he got away with it. So you're dealing with people, it's like they might be presenting one way to you, like they're your friend, but behind the back, they're not. They don't have your best interest at heart, and they're smirking behind your back because they're doing things to hurt you. You just don't see it all the time. And you might be figuring that out. And it could very well be somebody from your past that maybe I'm talking about. Now, it could be like a family member or a romantic partner, but it's like somebody from your past that, that's acting this way. That's kind of acting like, oh, I'm your best friend, and trying to be all nice and friendly, but they're really not. And it could be a friend too. It could be a friend from the past. And the atmosphere is like, okay, what I'm hearing is this person like left your life for a while, and now they're coming back. So they maybe you haven't talked to them for a few months or a few years or something. And like I say, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be somebody you dated, a romantic partner in the past, and they're kind of coming back around. And when they come back in, at first you're excited because there's this sense of nostalgia, like if it's a family member, oh, it's so great to reconnect with cousin so-and-so, and you haven't talked to them in years. I'm excited to spend time with them. Or if it's a friend that you haven't seen in a long time, or if it's, a romantic partner, it's been many months or years since you've talked or saw them. So there's kind of a sense of excitement just because it's nostalgic. But the atmosphere isn't good. There's definitely some like breadcrumbing going on here with this person. It's like, they're not, and you start to see this, like you're going to see this, you're going to see this. It's like it's not balanced. It's like you're going to start to see the breadcrumbing, or maybe it could be they're doing it now, but maybe in the past you saw breadcrumbing with this person, and that's kind of why the relationship ended in the past, and you kind of went your separate ways. And maybe, and then they come back in and you're like thinking maybe they changed, but it's like, no, they're still a breadcrumber. They just give you enough attention and affection to keep you around, but they're really not there for you. They're really not there to help you or to listen to you or to be your true friend. And it's definitely not balanced. It's like they want all your affection and time devoted to them. It's not coming back to you. So that's what's going on. And I think like you definitely pick up on this. You're going to pick up. If you're not realizing they're doing it, they're being like this, you will, because this is the current energy I have for you water signs for the second half of the month. So if you're not picking up on them being sneaky, you will. You will. You're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out. But you're a little bit clouded because of the nostalgia, because you're like, you were excited about it. And then it's like when you figure out what they're doing, that they're still breadcrumbing, that they're doing the sneaky stuff. They're not, they're not your friend. They're doing things to hurt you. It's kind of like, oh, such a letdown, right? Because you were so excited to have this person come back in your life. When they first came in, right? So that's in the current energy. In the future energy, the universe is definitely telling you to wait. Do not move forward with this person, just kind of wait and see. Let things work out, don't rush in. Definitely do not rush into anything. But it's like, just kind of wait and stop, and you need to wait and stop because a tower is coming in. And the tower is you figuring this all out about this person. Like you're figuring out how deceptive they've been. You're figuring out the sneaky stuff they're doing. You're putting it together in your head like a giant puzzle. You're adding the pieces of the puzzle together, and you're figuring out what this person's true intentions are, which is to hurt you and to do things to hurt you, behind your back. And you're seeing that, like you're putting it together in your mind. You're putting the puzzle pieces together because they're literally showing me a puzzle coming together. So it's like you figure it out. Basically, you're figuring out this puzzle with this person, and you're seeing them for who they really are. And if they were a past breadcrumber, they're still a breadcrumber. Like nothing's changed. Even if they're like, oh, I've changed and blah, blah, blah. No, they're still it's still unbalanced, right? It's still unbalanced. But there's definitely this tower coming in, and the information's coming in for your own betterment so that you can, do what you need to do in this situation, which is basically not move forward. And that's why the universe is like, whoa, hold your horses. If this is like a romantic partner, do not, go forward with this person. Just take a stop, take a pause, wait. If it's a family or friend member, same thing, just stop and wait. Don't move any faster or do anything, because this has to come in, because the universe wants you to know about this, right? And they're going to bring this information out. So that's what the tower is that information coming out, where you figure the scope of everything they're doing and how they're not your friend, and that what they're doing behind your back to hurt you. And you're going to realize that, and it's going to cause a tower, because it's going to be, it's going to be distressing. It's going to upset you. It's definitely going to break up this nostalgia that you might have had, but it's going to upset you. And it's going to be a shocking revelation, a shocking change, but it's going to be for your betterment that So look at it that way. I mean, it's not going to be easy to deal with when you first hear about it, and you're going to be real upset, but it's better that you know who they really are as compared to not knowing and continuing a relationship with them. So the universe wants you to know now before it really gets into a deep relationship, know early. And the other thing is, this is where your heart was. Like, you wanted to build a partnership with this person. You wanted to, build a strong foundation with them. That's what you're looking for, but you're not getting this with this person because they're a breadcrumber. Like, they're too selfish to be a good partner. I'm hearing they're too selfish, and they don't want to build a strong foundation because their only foundation they care about is themselves. So they're not the type of person that you can really, build a future with, build a strong, foundation, build a life with, because everything's about them. They're just too selfish of a person that they're going to be able to build that with you. But that's what you wanted. That's what you were kind of hoping to get from this person, was a nice partnership and a strong foundation, but it's not going to happen. All right. I'm being told to pick 2 more cards. So let's go ahead and pick 2 more cards real quick for advice. So 2 more cards for advice for water signs for March 15th through 31st, 2026. 2 more cards, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I just love I just love when it all comes together with these cards. But so what I got are these two big heavy hitters here. You got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. So the reason why the universe is like, wait, don't go forward with this person, because if this is a romantic situation, there's a better new beginning coming in for you. And the universe is trying to get you to clear this out of your life with this person. And that's why the Tower's coming in, because it has to sweep it all away, the old situation with this person, because there's somebody better suited for you that wants this 3 of Pentacles with you. They want to build a strong foundation. They're going to be a good partner. They're not going to be selfish and self-centered and just thinking about their own needs. Like, they're not going to breadcrumb you. So there's a person coming in that's going to be able to help you get to, have that strong partnership and build that foundation for a future life together. And it's not the person that I'm talking about in this reading, right? It's not that selfish person. So you need to let that person go and end that situation and just cut them out, because there's a new beginning in love coming in for you. And it is divinely guided. Like, the divine's like, yeah, you wasted enough time on this person. It's time to cut them loose, and they might have come back around from the past, but it's like, yeah, they haven't changed. They're still the same person they were back then, and you deserve so much better than this too. That's what they're saying. You deserve better than to be breadcrumbed by someone who's selfish. Like, you deserve somebody who is going to be an equal partner with you, and that's going to build that foundation with. That's what you deserve. And that's what's coming in. But it can't come in until this is all cleared out and that person's out of your life. But the Wheel of Fortune's turning to get you out of this situation. So it's like destiny and fate from the divines coming in, causing this Tower, kaboom, right? So that this all gets, so that you'll end this relationship. This all gets cleared away with this selfish person. And then a better person's going to come in for you. So a new beginning in love. Now, if this is not a romantic situation, it could be like, kaboom, the Tower happens to get this friend or family member out of your life, or, to basically end the relationship, because there'll be other better friends and other family members or whatever that will make up the difference, that will come in, and it will be better for you. They'll be true friends. They won't be like frenemies. They'll be true friends. They'll be, they'll build the foundation of friendship with you. And same with family members. Like, maybe you'll reconnect with other family members, or connect with family members stronger that are healthy, that are good for you, that aren't selfish like that and do the breadcrumbing. But yeah, definitely fate and destiny and the divine is definitely involved in this to get you out of this, because you deserve better than the breadcrumbing. Like, we all do, right? We all deserve better than that. You deserve like a true partner, someone who's really going to care for you and not be self-centered. And that's what's coming in. But like I said, the Tower is happening because you've got to clear this out, get away from this energy with this person, end this situation with this person, so that the wheel can turn and this new love or new person can come in. New beginning can come in. So wow, that's pretty deep. So that's what I have for you, water signs, for the second half of March. So that's what it looks like. That's what's coming your way. But it looks like, yeah, I don't know what this information, how it's going to come in, but it's like that tower's going to hit with this person, the selfish person. That's, that's not being nice to you, not being good. And it's going to help clear it away. So yeah, definitely don't go forward. If it's a love situation, don't start a relationship with them or like rush into anything, because the tower's going to hit and it's going to clear it all out. So that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.